Hello, today's video was highly requested by you guys. It is a review of the Dermalogica skincare line in preparation for today's launch of their Labor Day sale. I'm going to leave the Labor Day code right here along with my personal 20% discount code because as you add products to your cart, you may want to check which of these codes gives you a better discount. Welcome, my name is Cindy. This is Beyond 50 Skin, a channel for women over 50 who love skincare. Dermalogica is one of my favorite skincare brands. If you haven't been here before, you're going to soon learn why. I love this brand. They continue to make products for mature skin and they crank out products that are quality, formulated for us ladies over 50. It is the one skincare line that I have multiple products that I absolutely love and repurchase time and time again. I love that they're age inclusive. I love that they're skin tone inclusive. They are a fabulous brand if you're looking for a brand for mature skin. We're going to jump into a full morning routine, and that's why I'm here in my bathroom, which is a little bit different of a setting than I usually tape my videos, but you're going to see all my favorite Dermalogica skincare products, their new launches, and also I'm going to share with you at the end of this video a bonus, so be sure to stay to the end of the video. I'm going to start with one of their new launches, their Goat Cleanser. Love this cleanser. I've just been using it for like 3 days because I've been finishing up some other cleansers. You need the tiniest little bit. This was designed and formulated for sensitive skin, but if you have normal to very, very dry skin, I think you're gonna love this, and you need the tiniest little amount. Even this amount will do my entire face and décolleté. I highly recommend that you emulsify it. This is about 1/3 of a pump because it is so concentrated. I have been really surprised. It's been a little bit of a learning curve using this. The first time I cleansed my skin with it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so intense. A whole pump is just way too much. But if you emulsify it with a few drops of water, it can cleanse your neck and décolleté with about 1/3 of a pump. I always love to wash my face with my Clean Skin Club cloths. I switched over to these about 2-3 years ago now. I no longer use my Miracle Eraser, the original, and I no longer use a washcloth. These are my go-to. I know some people say it's wasteful to use a single washcloth per cleanse, but honestly, I don't want the detergent on my face. I find it irritating, even the fragrance-free. These are great. They are recyclable in your organics. They're made out of bamboo, viscose bamboo. Cleansing done, I usually do let's do 2 rinses, and the Goat Cleanser leaves my skin so soft. It is one of my absolute favorite new cleansers. I've been just finishing up another cleanser, which I absolutely love too. But I like this even better, especially for dry skin with the fall coming up. This leaves your skin super hydrated. I can use this in a morning cleanse, and I feel like my skin isn't stripped. Usually if I do a morning cleanse with any cleanser, I have such dry skin that my skin will feel dried out. Not with this cleanser. Absolutely love the new Goat Cleanser, greatest of all time. It could be my new go-to cleanser. So if you haven't tried it and you have dry skin, definitely give this a try, and remember, don't use very much and emulsify it with a little bit of water. The next step in my morning skincare routine would normally be my vitamin C EF Holy Grail vitamin C. This is my absolute all-time favorite. 15% L-ascorbic acid, which is the Holy Grail vitamin C. It also has ferulic and vitamin E for stabilizers and some antioxidant protection. I am out of it, so I am going to try, sorry I picked up the wrong one. I'm going to try the vitamin C5. Now I have kind of put this to the side because I love the original vitamin C, the L-ascorbic acid, but this is vitamin C derivatives. So if you have sensitive skin, you might want to reach for this one and you can't tolerate L-ascorbic acid. It has 5 vitamin C derivatives. It's a very hydrating, creamy formula. Another reason I don't tend to reach for it is there are perfuming products in this, or fragrance. And I am not a fan of fragrance. This does not irritate my skin. Some fragrances do. It's very light. It does dissipate, so I don't feel like the fragrance is lingering or headache inducing, but it's not my favorite vitamin C by any means because of that. But it could be the, if you, and you know, fragrance is such a personal choice. This could be your absolute favorite vitamin C if you can't tolerate L-ascorbic acid and you don't mind a touch of fragrance. So I would give this a try. After my vitamin C, I usually come in with a hydrating toner. Sometimes I put a hydrating toner before my vitamin C, sometimes I put it after. Just kind of depends on the day. But I love a hydrating toner because my skin is super dry and it just helps all the products that I put on during my morning skincare routine kind of soak into my super dry skin better. This is the Hydro Booster times 10. This is hyaluronic acid plus a ton of ceramides. That is a fabulous combination. Hyaluronic acid on its own, if you have dry skin and are in a dry climate, can be a little bit drying. But they've thrown ceramides in here, which help with transepidermal water loss. And I recently discovered that ceramides can be helpful to reduce free radicals. So you get a double bonus with this: ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and a little protection throughout the day. And for those of you who have really oily skin, this could substitute for your moisturizer. It's so lightweight. And with those ceramides, you can get the hydration that you need without having your skin feel overly oily. Next up, I'm going to let this dry down and I'm going to do my eye care routine. I'm going to use the Advanced Eye Cream, and usually I combine the Advanced Eye Cream with the eye masks, but if you stay to the bonus, you'll know why I'm not going to use these today. But that combination gives you so many actives for the under eye area: depuffing, hydration, and I am going to use the Advanced Eye Cream today with my Dew Forever eye masks. If you haven't heard about these, they are fabulous. You can use them with any eye cream that you have, and it will help the product penetrate and give you a wonderful eye treatment. So I'm going to put about 1/3 of a pump of this, is exactly the amount that you need. Don't over apply under eye treatments because you really need so little. And some people can't tolerate a cream in the under eye. They prefer a gel. This is a cream formula, and I like to spread it up to my crow's feet. All right, and I'm going to include them with my Forever eye masks for a little eye treatment. I'm going to let this soak in while I talk about some of their body products. One of their new launches is the Retinol Body Lotion. I just did a body care video including a review of this, and I'll link that up above. Go check that out. I love this body lotion, but I wish it was double the size. Retinol for the body is great for skin renewal, anti-aging benefits, and in combination with one of their products that's been around for years, the exfoliating lactic at 12%. This is a great combination for mature, dry, crepey skin for the body. Love it. Now, if you are somewhat sensitive, you may have to really use this sparingly or try it only once a week. Never use this on broken skin or eczema because it is at 12% lactic acid, which is really high. But lactic acid is great for mature skin. It's a gentle exfoliator, but it also moisturizes the skin. This is a lovely body combination. If you haven't tried it, give it a try and let me know down in the comments what you think. Moving on to a couple items that I love for my evening skincare routine. I am a huge fan of these tingle pads. You can use these two ways. You can use them in the morning. They're gently exfoliating. They have several active acids. You can use them in the morning if you're going to be highly responsible about your sun protection, because any exfoliating product that you use in the morning, it's not like an absolute no-no, but it is going to make your skin a little bit more sensitive, so you must wear your sunscreen. But if you combine this product with your vitamin C, it kind of preps your vitamin C, lowers the pH, so your vitamin C formula can work even better. Now, in an evening routine, this can be your exfoliating product. And I just did a beginner skincare routine for mature skin, how to build a beginner skincare routine in this video right here. So if you're still working on building your mature anti-aging skincare routine, go check that video out. I highly recommend in that video that mature women over 50 use an exfoliating product at least once a week to brighten up our skin, and this would be a perfect pick. Another product that I love for my evening routine is another new launch, the Barrier Repair Mask. Now, this is similar but more hydrating and occlusive than the Peptide Night Cream. Now, I use Peptide Night, and I'm going to use it coming up in my morning routine, morning and evening. But if you are super, super dry, this is a great product to use as your nighttime moisturizer. I also have the Intensive, this is their Barrier Balm. This is a tricky product to use, and I only use it pretty much in the dead of winter or if I'm preparing to go out in like super, super cold weather and I need a layer of occlusive protection. It has a high concentration of shea butter, and it takes a while to warm it up in your skin and apply it, and it is very occlusive. If you have oily skin, you're probably not going to want to buy this product, but you may appreciate on occasion if you have dry patches the Barrier Repair Mask. Love this product. I'm about 2/3 finished with it. I haven't been using it over the summer. I've been just relying on the Peptide Night because I just haven't needed this heavy a moisturizer, but I know coming up in the fall, this is going to be by my bedside and I'm going to reach for it. Probably it's going to replace my Peptide Night for my evening skincare moisturizer. Another new product launch that got a lot of buzz a couple weeks ago is the launch of their SPF stick. Now, overall, I am not a fan of SPF sticks, and I'll tell you why. Number one, they don't cover evenly. Like, you can't get all your nooks and crannies like you can with a lotion. I think they're probably best for reapplication. This formula, as you can see, it has a little bit of a sheen, and it may make oily skin look too oily. I tried this over makeup. It did pick up my makeup for a reapplication during the day. And it's only SPF 34. I will use it up. I'm going to use it on my hands for in the car for reapplication, and I probably will keep it in my purse for reapplication, but I much prefer, even though it's a little bit more of a fussy step for reapplication, using a beauty blender and applying the untinted broad spectrum SPF. So reapplication is always an issue. It can be really frustrating, but we really do need to reapply when we're out and about. If you're just indoors, reapplication is probably not as much of an issue. I almost missed one of my absolute favorite products for my evening routine. It's their HPR Hydroquinone Retinoate Eye Cream. Now, this is a retinoid product designed for the under eye area to be very gentle. But some of you have reported back to me that this is too sensitizing for your under eye area. The under eye area is very thin, like the skin on our neck. Super thin, can be super reactive. So if you can't tolerate retinoids in the under eye area, this probably isn't the product for you. Interestingly enough, my skin, even though it's somewhat sensitive, somewhat reactive, can tolerate this. But having irritated skin, no matter where it is just going to set you back in your skincare goals. So if it's irritating, don't use it. It just happens to be a product that's not for you. But if you want a great anti-aging under eye cream, give this a try. They have a trial period. If it doesn't work for you, if you get irritation, just send it back. Dermatology is great about their return policy. So if it's not working, don't just hang on to it thinking eventually it's going to work. It probably won't. It just might be too sensitizing for your skin type. So let's see how my under eyes are doing. Super hydrated, not depuffed as much as I would like, but it just happens to be that I did not sleep well last night, and I'm not super surprised. They certainly look better than they did before I did that little treatment. Moving on to my moisturizer. I have a neck moisturizer and, of course, my holy grail Peptide Night Cream. The Peptide Night Cream now comes in a huge tub, and I certainly hope they do something with the lettering. Mine always smears off. You guys asked, and apparently they decided to deliver on a jumbo tub of the Peptide Night Cream, so it will save you a little bit and you won't have to keep repurchasing it and wasting plastic. So I think that is an awesome move on their part. That's a new release. I think it just released probably last week in time for the Labor Day sale. And the Advanced Neck Cream. Oh my gosh, my absolute favorite. Holy Grail neck cream. I know a lot of you love this as well. I always say when I'm doing one of these dermatology videos and sharing the neck cream with you that this is one of my absolute favorites, and I never believed in a neck cream before I used this product. It just makes the skin of the neck look glowing and gorgeous. I love it, and has the most beautiful ingredient deck. So if you haven't tried a neck cream and you're skeptical, but you're willing to give it a go, this is the one I recommend. Of course, the last step of any morning skincare routine is going to be your sunscreen. My go-to everyday sunscreen is the Dermalogica Broad Spectrum SPF. Is it 45 or 46? I don't have my glasses on. I think it's 45. I think it's the universal tinted that's 46. Now it goes on white. and it kind of freaked me out. It's a combination sunscreen, so it has mineral and chemical filters. And when the first time I used it, I'm like, okay, this is never going to work. And I use about 8 pumps for my face, neck, and décolleté. That's kind of what I've measured out. I know that's what I need. And usually I would let the rest of my skincare dry down, but I have a hugely busy day today. So I'm just moving on with everything, letting this gorgeous sunscreen dry down. There will be absolutely no white cast by the time I get ready to apply my skin tint this morning. And I also love it because it's untinted and it doesn't interfere with any complexion products that I want to wear that day. And it also looks great if I decide not to wear a complexion product. It dries down. Now, if you have really oily skin, you might not like this. So it might be just a little bit too dewy. And I have a list of matte sunscreen recommendations on my site. So I will link that down below in the description, as well as all the information on the Labor Day sale, which starts today. All right, last but not least, it's bonus time. I am going to be sharing 3 top products from Dermalogica. My sharing goes a little bit differently than some YouTube channels. I do all my sharing on my Instagram channel, which is the exact same handle at Beyond 50 Skin. The reason is I find that there are less scams over there. I'm also meta verified. I actually got meta verified so that you know that I am who I am. I got meta verified this year. I had to give identification and go through an application process, and I pay a monthly fee on Instagram to be meta verified so that you can be assured that I am who I am, and you can feel comfortable giving me information when I share products. So please go over to my Instagram account. I always do first come, first serve with my sharing, and the word for this share is going to be Dermalogica Labor Day. So jump on over there and you are going to get the eye masks, the universal tinted sunscreen, and the needleless serum. So I'm super happy to be able to share those with you today. As always, thanks for watching and wishing you all a skintastic day.